Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope you guys are having a blessed and wonderful day. Today is Monday, the first day of the week. So, hope the day has been going well for you. And if for some reason it hasn't, always remember this. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. Keep your faith and trust in Allah, and He will see you through. I can definitely bear witness to that. Get into this topic for this video. Oh my God. A few days ago, I saw an article about there being no, there were 215 bodies found in the Hinds County Jail, Hinds County, Mississippi, and Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson, the biggest city in Mississippi, is the county seat for Hinds County. There were 215 bodies found behind the county jail, unmarked graves. There have been countless. This pisses me off. Ben Crump, attorney Ben Crump, civil rights attorney Ben Crump is on the case. Say what you will about that, but it's not about him. It's about these families getting justice and someone being held accountable. Yes, Ben Crump is on the case. Okay, whatever. I'm not a big fan of Ben Crump, but whatever. I just want these families to get justice. That's a good question. I think they all were black. I think all 215 of these bodies were black. I could be wrong, but I was trying to find out the information before I came on here, but I couldn't locate it. But I think they all were black, if I'm not mistaken. But Jackson is a predominantly black city, predominantly black town. So I would assume that all 215 of these bodies are black. But in any event, a lady they did a press conference a few days ago. Lady said her son was murdered. We went to had got arrested, was in the jail, and no, he left home. They had an argument, left home, and she didn't hear from him. Called him, didn't hear from him. Well, he was in the jail. I don't know if he got arrested or whatever happened, but he was killed, was murdered, and his body was buried behind the jail. She said, not just her, but there have been multiple people who said that they had to buy back their loved ones' bodies. You heard me. I'm going to repeat myself. They had to buy back, purchase back their loved ones' bodies to have an autopsy done because the bodies were on state property. Yeah, brother, buy back. You heard me. So this lady's son died. He's buried behind the jail. She has to buy back her son's body so that an autopsy can be done to find out what the cause of death was. Do you believe this? Can you actually fathom this? Think about that. But they've been doing that. They've been doing that. I touched on that a little bit in my last video about how, you know, we would do anything. They would use us to make their money with Tyler Perry, with the dress thing. That comes from pain and suffering because they emasculated the black man during slavery. Buck broken. Touched on it on my last video. But yeah, they making money on our suffering, hand over fist. Yeah, they are. They're doing it with rap music. They're doing it, selling us poison from fast food to liquor to everything in between. So yeah, this is Black suffering is big business here in America. I'm going to repeat that again. Black suffering is big business here in America. America with three Ks, by the way. It's a shame. So, y'all know anybody in Mississippi? I have family down there. Tell them to be careful, be safe, not just in Jackson, but anywhere in Mississippi. Be on alert. They are killing. They wouldn't do this to an animal. My dog. He's lying down right now. They would not do that to a dog, a cat or dog. They would not do it. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Am I right or am I absolutely right? They would not do that to a cat or dog. The way they doing these the people who mysteriously were murdered. It's just crazy to me how we treat human life, how human life is being treated, especially when it's a black body, a black life. You have your people say, all lives matter, black lives matter, whatever. If these were 215 white men, or if this was a predominantly white town, there will be hell to pay. There will be smoke in the city, literally, literally. There will be smoke in the city because white people would tear that town up until justice was granted, until justice was given to them. They will No stone would be unturned. Accusations would fly out left and right. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. There would be no stone unturned. If these were 215 white bodies and this was a white mother going through this, the National Guard would be called. It would be declared a state of emergency. It would. Joe Biden will have a press conference right now, or will go down to that town and have a federal investigation. The FBI, hell, the CIA, every alphabet agency will be involved. But since it's a black life or black lives, I'm assuming, because again, Jackson, Mississippi is what, 80% black? So, and this happened in Jackson. I didn't know about it until a brother of mine who I'm friends with on Facebook posted a video about it. I'm like, say what? And then I posted a video and then I found articles about it. Why isn't this a national outcry? Why is it a national emergency? Why? You heard about it yesterday. See? Yes, right. People want us to speak up with the what's going on with Israel and the Palestinians. They want us to support their plight, the plight of Jews, the plight of Palestinians, and what the Palestinians are going through is wrong. I do feel for Palestine. I do support them, but not over my own people, and they don't support their people over us. So miss me with all the racist BS talk. What's going on with the Palestinians is wrong. And Israel, there needs to be war crimes brought upon them, sanctions. But it's not about Israel Palestine. This is what's going on in Jackson, Mississippi. Because it's a poor black town in the South, the capital of Mississippi, oh, we don't care. Those niggers down there, we don't care. But when it's time to vote, you go to Jackson Inn, don't you? Democratic Party. Joe Biden. You want them votes? Y'all take y'all monkey asses to Jackson then. But these people want justice. Their loved ones are being slaughtered, and they're not giving any answers. They're giving a runaround. Something has got to be done about this. Buy back your loved one's body. Have y'all heard anything like this before? I've never heard of that. Buy back their body like you buying an item, like someone stole your TV and then they tell you, oh, well, we give it back to you if you buy it back from us. That's how they're treating the bodies of this young brother. This is disgusting. It's disgusting. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. This is disgusting. Something has got to be done because we know if these were white bodies, the bodies of, dare I say, people from the Jewish community, there will be an outcry. It'll be a federal investigation. It would be all on CNN, NBC, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, Fox. It would be everywhere. It'd be shown around the world. Shown around the world. They will move heaven and earth to get justice. And the reason why, like I said, this isn't gaining more attention is because it's black bodies. Poor black people in a small town. Jackson is the biggest city in Mississippi, but I think Jackson's population is less than 200,000. It may be 150,000, 170,000. Small town, especially when you consider like you got cities like Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, Tampa, Miami that are in the South, Charlotte, North Carolina. Those are big cities. So, but if this happened in New York or in Chicago or in LA, any major city, and there was white people, oh my, the federal government would be there in a nanosecond. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. We can't have these bodies that's going missing and no one knows what happened. No, no. What you mean you'll know what happened? It'll be a federal investigation. I hope and pray that Allah will bestow justice to these families, that they get justice that they deserve. Because Mississippi is going to burn. It burnt before, it's going to burn again. It flooded before. I don't know if y'all remember the Great Flood of '93, but Mississippi flooded something awful. So, Mississippi, your day of reckoning is coming. Your day of reckoning is coming. You better do right. You better get this right. These families deserve answers. America, not just Mississippi, America. Your day of reckoning is coming too. Best believe it is getting off to a rocky start. Y'all, it's like each year, at the beginning of each year, it gets worse and worse. Something has got to be done. I mean, this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Hines County, Unacceptable. Heads seem to be rolling. And I dare say, literally, y'all killing, y'all killing people. So this is like a killing field, like they had over during the Cambodian, uh, during the Pol Pot regime in Cambodia. This is what this remind me of. It's like a killing field. People go into a county jail, they come out back in buried, like it's some animal that was hit on the street, and you gave it a unmarked grave. The FBI is being very quiet. I wonder why. I wonder why that is. There's an FBI field office in every city and town in America. Where's the FBI in Jackson on this? Where's the local NAACP on this? Huh? Them bootlicking Negroes. Have anyone heard from them? Yes. What Cat Williams said was serious. In the grand scheme of things, it's entertainment. I get it. It's entertainment. But this needs to be taking precedence right now. I know I did my video on Cat Williams before this one, but that's because I had a lot to say about that interview, and he touched on some serious points. So it's something that black people talk about. But this needs to be talked about too. Probably more so. More so. And shame on me. Shame on me. No, this is just it's unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. I'm still bugging off the fact that that lady said, and not just her, but multiple other people have said they had to buy back the bodies of their loved ones so that an autopsy could be done. Isn't the coroner responsible for autopsies for getting the bodies? Why would you have to buy back your loved one's body? What if you don't have the money? That's probably thousands of dollars. So if this woman don't have the money, oh well, just what a nigger died, so we don't know why. And they hung themselves mysteriously. It was a suicide. Stop it. Stop it. One thing black people don't do a lot of, yes, there are people in our community among black who commit suicide, but not at a high rate. Brothers are not just gonna hang themselves. Stop it. Stop with the lies. Yes, they're insulting our intelligence. They really are. Stop with the lies. Stop. It's not right. It's downright despicable and evil. Y'all will get y'all just due. Allah is not pleased. Buy back their bodies? And like I said, what if these people don't have the money? These families, what if they don't have the money? You're talking probably about hundreds of thousands of dollars. What if these families don't have that type of money? They're not going to do the investigation. They're not going to do the autopsy. Their bodies are just going to rot there, like there's some kind of plant or some kind of uh, 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 sewer animal, or like a rat or a possum that got hit on the side of the road. Are you kidding me? That is so inhumane and just downright wicked. You wouldn't do that with a cat or a dog. It's beyond wicked, right? I just feel bad for these families. 215 bodies. This is a killing field. We have a killing field on black people here in the United States. And it won't, this is not the first time that this has happened, and it damn sure won't be the last time. But we've come a long way, right? We've progressed. We've come a long way. Right. We've gone back a long way, if anything. We have a modern day killing field in Jackson, Mississippi, behind the county jail. So if you go in this county jail, chances are you won't come out alive. You come out buried behind this jail, an unmarked grave, and sometimes your family members won't even find out about it. They won't even find out. They just know you're missing. There has to be video in this county jail of these men being murdered or being lured out, whatever. There has to be some kind of video evidence. Has to be. When you go into a county jail, they book you. They have records. Someone needs to subpoena those records. Ben Crump, I'm sure he's a good attorney. I hope he subpoenas those records. I hope he tries to get video evidence because there's video everywhere, whether we believe it or not. You walk down the street, you're being recorded. I'm not making this up. You walk out your house and down the street, you're being recorded. There's video everywhere. Street cameras. There's video in these jails. We in 2024, you can't tell me, and I get it, Mississippi is considered backward and rural and backwater and podunk. I get it. But in this day and age, in 2024, Mississippi has video. They have technology and they have video in these jails. They have um, recording, um, documents, digital documents, because that's what they do now. When they book you, they have digital documentation in their system, in their computer system of who was booked, what day, what time, name, height, information about you. I believe they even have your social security number. Ben Crump needs to subpoena their computers. Subpoena everything, damn it. The computers, video, everything. And they should fry. Whomever's been held accountable for who's behind this, who's complicit, they all should fry. They should fry like fish. Fry their asses. And let these people have justice for their loved ones. Give them comfort and peace, Allah. You cannot have someone come into a jail without them being videoed, without them being recorded. And there's documentation. There has to be documentation. That's what they do now. They don't write it down in books. They have everything is digital now. It's on computer systems. They need to subpoena those computer systems. When you go to visit someone in jail or prison, whatever the case, you're being recorded. Cell towers, that's right. Those two. First 48. That's how a lot of people have been caught. It's you can't do much anything nowadays. The days of being a criminal of doing something and getting away with it, it's like very, very slim chances. You have to have co-conspirators now. And you can't even trust that. It's too much video out here. Technology, they have these, what's the name? Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Drones flying around. You're being recorded. If it's not from street cameras, which a lot of major cities have and towns, it's drones. You're being recorded. Cell phone towers, they're everywhere. You're being recorded. Gone are the days of the payphones where you could, if you go doing a drug deal, you go to the payphone to make a deal. You didn't use your phone if you were smart. But it's too much technology out here. It's too much. And with that being said, with there being too much technology out here, you would think that stuff like this uh wouldn't be allowed. It would be caught like that. The perpetrators would be brought to justice. But nope, that's not the case. 215 bodies. And this has been going on for a long time. We don't know how long, but like my mother used to always tell me, what's done in the dark will come to the light. And the light would be shown on what they've been doing. That light would shine a spotlight going back from day numero uno to the last murder. This ain't 1924. This is 2024. Yes, you still have people who have the same frame of thinking as 1924 into this time in this present time, but you could get away with this in 1924 because everything was written. You could burn the records, burn the jail, do whatever. They didn't have video in 1924. They have it now. So the truth will be revealed, and let them fry. Let them fry. Whomever is responsible, fry, baby, fry. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Because we know good and damn well if this was a white community, if this happened in a predominantly small white city, like in Montana or in one of the New England states where it's predominantly white population, one of those towns in Utah, Montana, Connecticut, Vermont, New Hampshire, anywhere where it's predominantly white people in a town, you better believe there'd have been justice. They would blame black people. Well, I was a nigger up here. There ain't no black people in Vermont. What is it, like three? I'm being facetious, of course, but I mean, come on. They would start blaming people, start creating a boogeyman. They would get their justice, though, that's for sure. If this was an Asian community, this was an Asian community this happened to, they would get their justice. Hispanics, they would get their justice. You better damn skip it, they would. Just disgusting. Buy back the body, buy back the bodies. I've never heard of nothing like that because it's on state property. Is that Mississippi law or the law in that county? In any event, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Thank you for supporting my channel. Please support my podcast. I can't do these without y'all love and support. Lord knows I can't. So please continue to support your brother. Y'all be safe out here. We see what's going on in Mississippi. Y'all be safe. Sisters as well as brothers, please be safe. Be whatever you're doing, getting gas, going to the supermarket, going to work, coming home from work, picking the kids up from school, dropping them off, whatever you may be, whatever you are doing out here, please be safe. We see what's going on in Jackson. Be safe. Be safe. Beware and be aware. Satan is busy now more than ever before. Busier more now than ever before. He is, or it is. So please be safe. Share this video, start the conversation, please. And just watch your back, watch your front too, but just beware and be aware. Take care. I love y'all and God bless. I'm out. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.